when you started out, you took over a program. I think you went 2-5 of your first 7 games. At what point did you feel that things start turning? Was there a particular point or game where you just said
there was really,
the switch
there was
is
really a
flipped?
play. We were playing against Arizona. I'm going to take you back, tell the story here. We were 2-5, and we're going to Arizona to play in the desert. And the Fridays before the game, we always take the team to the stadium, check out the locker room, go on the field, check out your cleats, throw the ball around a little bit, have kind of a lighthearted workout, and then get out of there and go to the hotel and get ready for the night before the game. And as we ended up the week, we weren't playing very well. Carson Palmer was the quarterback, and he was struggling. We just weren't doing well. And myself included with other coaches thought that maybe it was time to change the quarterback. Maybe that was the issue. Now, this is Carson Palmer, and we were going to go with Matt Leinart. And to the point where Matt thought he was going to start, called his dad, hey, I think I'm starting Arizona. His dad gets in the car from Orange County and driving across the desert, going to get to Arizona to see the game. And we get off the bus at the stadium, and the guys come out, and it's about 105, and the guys come dragging out, they're walking slow, and they're sitting down on the bench. Nobody's got any juice at all. Guys are just kind of worn out from the trip, feeling the heat, and I look around, and I'm freaking scared to death. I'm saying, we're going to go into this game, and look at our energy, look at what we got going. So we corral the guys, get them going, try to get something going to get the normal workout done, to get through it. We get back on the bus, get back to the hotel, and I get all the coaches to come to my room, and I said, and I got everybody in my bedroom, and I said, listen, tonight is the challenge night of all time for us. I said, we have to conjure up an energy and a juice for these guys to play this football game, or we don't have a chance, and we may never win again. So no matter what you have to say, I want every single one of you guys to bring it to tears tonight when you're talking to the team. I don't care if you're thinking about the dog that died when you were a 6-year-old kid, or make something up, or put some onions in your eyes, or whatever. You need to bring it to tears. I want to see your heart and soul, everything you got in this meeting, because we've got to capture these guys. We don't have a chance. So, some of the worst stories you've ever heard are told that night. And then there I was, my mom was kicking the dog, and but it didn't matter. We were just trying to grab him, And so I decided that there's no way we're going to change, So I called Matt up to my room after the meeting and said, Matt, Carson's going to start, and he said, what am I going to tell my dad? I don't know. Yeah, I can't help you on that one, And so fortunately, we stayed with Carson, which obviously becomes the #1 player in the draft after next year's, and the Heisman Trophy winner and all that kind of stuff. So we almost screwed that up. But in the game in particular, we were ahead. Like we'd been ahead in another couple games earlier in the year, and we had lost leads at the end of the game. And there was we were ahead by about, 12 points or something like that. And Arizona was coming back, and you can kind of feel the momentum shift. And here it is, it start early in the fourth quarter. And they throw a pass, and our graduate assistant coach that's on our team now, Chris Richard, picks the ball off on the sidelines and runs it back about 60 yards for a touchdown and scores a touchdown. And that was the play we needed to show we could make a play when you could feel the momentum shift, the plays that you make to finish off and win football games. So we go into the locker room, in this crappy little locker room they have, and we squish all in there. And I told the guys the other night, I said, we do not have to lose anymore. We do not have to lose any more football games. We're on our way. This is it. We've made the transition. And I was preaching and coaching and dreaming and hoping at the time, But this was the moment that we could capture if we would all agree to it. That no longer do we have to go into games and lose games and give them away like had been happening for years, right? And we've won a lot of games since that.
Sure have.
You take out 5 of them. And we were 2-5. We were 3-5 after that one. So it's been a pretty significant moment.